Terrell is the president of the United Cajun Navy, a nonprofit that helps with search and rescue and also disaster relief, and he's joining us live tonight. Mr. Terrell, appreciate your time. Let's start there with the danger of alligators. How are your teams dealing with this new threat?
Well, most of our people down here are used to that, as far as the volunteers. We have to be cognizant of the people that are still in the water in their homes. A lot of people stayed, and they were okay. They're out of food and water right now. So a lot of them are just kind of moving around. So everybody just needs to be cognizant. Louisiana is full of alligators and snakes, so it's something for everybody to be cognizant of.
Just one more scary twist in all of this. You have said that this storm was as bad or worse than Katrina. Describe what you and your teams are seeing right now on the ground.
As the gentleman said before, this storm here was more destruction. It was more houses down, more trees down, whereas Katrina was more of a flooding event in New Orleans. Right now, we're seeing just desperation on the fact people that they have nowhere to go. A lot of people's phones are dead. Cell service has been bad, so they have no way to get in touch with their families. So this is a real desperate thing. Power is out in the city, fuel it's hard to get. We can't get enough food into people. This is just an all hands on deck. We need all the help we can get down here.
Well, and add to that insult to injury, you've got this heat with people having no power. They've got nowhere to go. Sewage issues are also a concern. How are you dealing with those challenges?
Well, our volunteers are pretty resilient. We have a lot of Marines and veterans and stuff that are used to this kind of stuff. They're used to sleeping in their truck. The biggest problem we're having is bringing people. Where do we bring them to? A lot of these folks live in communities that are way away from, a shelter, a church or whatever. So the biggest obstacle we got is once we rescue people or we take them, we don't know where to take them to right now.
Mm-hmm. Are you getting any estimates on how many people may still be stranded or missing?
I think the biggest thing right now is a lot of people that stayed. They wasn't expecting it to be this much. I think it was a category 4 for like 6 hours. So a lot of people that stayed that were kind of okay. They really didn't take as much destruction in their house. They're out of food, water, and medicine right now, and they have no way to get in touch with people. So right now what we're trying to do is just get everybody to check on your neighbors, check on your friends and family. So if there is anybody that needs help, we can get to them.
Talk to us about some of the rescues that you have seen, because we're looking at these moments of so many helpers out there going above and beyond. Walk us through one that has stood out to you of someone being helped.
In particular, one of our guys that we're good friends with, he's a shrimper. He's a commercial fisherman down in Chauvin, Louisiana, and he stayed on his boat. He didn't want to leave. He figured that, if he lost his boat, he didn't have anything. Well, he survived. And as far as that goes, what he's doing now is he's actually helping us help other people. He pretty much lost everything. So, he's helping us help other people. And he's not even worried the fact that he don't have anything. And that's just the way Louisiana is. We're resilient. We help each other. There was a lot of recoveries that were made. People were in their homes when the neighbors' homes' roof come off, and everybody kind of hunkered down into one house. One home, we had 22 people in it, and it was only made for 3 people, basically. So everybody was on top of each other, but all their homes, the roofs were off.
Wow, just one story after another. Todd Terrell with the United Cajun Navy. You guys are out there after every one of these storms. You've seen the worst, but you're doing your best. Thanks for giving us some time tonight.
Thanks a lot. You're welcome.